Hey everybody, I'm Ryan McCaffrey with IGN, joined by Army of Two producer Zach Mumbach. Hello, sir.
Hi, how's it going?
Doing well. Let's check out, we're going to jump right in, watch this first cutscene. So we're going to check out 30 minutes. We're going to check out a whole level of your upcoming co-op-based third-person shooter.
Yep, and that's you with the orange mask. You're Bravo.
Excellent.
I'll be Alpha.
Guns, hostages.
Some serious hardware.
We're not getting in that way.
Tell you what, you guys are not lacking in character detail. That is for sure.
We got a really good character team.
And a new engine from the last game as well. You went from Unreal to brought it in-house with the Frostbite tech.
That's correct, yeah.
All right, so what's our goal on this mission here,
Okay,
Zach?
so right now we're trying to rescue Cordova. He's the mayor of the fictional city that we're in. And they've got him captured here. We're at this is an old abandoned church that the cartel has taken over. It's now one of their strongholds. So right now we can't shoot anybody. We're trying to sneak around and enter through the back.
Okay.
Rather than a frontal assault.
So is that a conscious decision? Are we going to see some of that in the game, like just a mix of, you know, real high intense balls out action and some quieter stuff like this?
Yeah, you know, most of it is we're pretty intense. It's pretty action focused, so we do try to have moments where it sort of calms down. This isn't a great example of that because we're about to get crazy and
Here we
intense
go.
right now. That was it.
That was it.
When you're ready, go ahead and start shooting.
Take him out.
Yeah. So you'll notice you're getting the kind of the point things that are popping up on the screen, like partner kill and, you know, surprise kill and
yeah,
decoy.
and that's building up the meter on the right side of the screen
right,
there,
which is
and,
overkill. Yes.
Yeah, which we've talked about in previous coverage here on IGN, but do explain what that is and what it's ultimately going to lead to, which we'll of course see before too long.
Yeah, I mean, for lack of a better term, overkill is just kind of your superpower. You build up these points, and when you turn on overkill, you become invincible. You become unlimited ammo. You do more damage. When I activate overkill, it gives you overkill, and likewise when you activate overkill. And if we both activate at the same time, we'll go into like a full-on slow motion.
The best kind of overkill.
The best
basically.
kind of overkill, yeah.
So, I mean, if someone has maybe played the first couple games and thought, yeah, these games aren't bad, what are you guys doing to take it to the next level and really take this game to the top of the third-person shooter heap?
Yeah, I think a lot of the focus has been on mechanics, right? Like our cover system is a lot better than the earlier one, and just the ability to sort of go into cover and transfer from cover to cover. Anytime you see the blue icon, you just press A and you'll go into that. And then you can kind of just move into cover. From there, you know, the level of destruction is way higher than anything we've done before.
This guy's insane. Let me see if I can...
You should kill him. You can stab him with a... Oh yeah.
Do it. Stab him.
You can also do your melee attack is on right click.
So obviously our video is only showing one screen, but we are playing in two-player co-op,
Right,
which
co-op,
is
yes.
you can do over
try to follow you around
Xbox Live or PlayStation Network.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big focus for me, right? It's always been a co-op game ever since the first time or two.
Absolutely. I've got them flanked.
And you'll get more points, you know, the overkill points we were talking about. You'll get points just for every kill and every little thing you do. But if you're doing things that are teamwork-based, like flanking or, you know, kind of drawing their fire so that I can get kills, you'll get extra points.
So we're in the cemetery. What's the basic story? I mean, we know we're dudes in masks with guns, but there is more to it than that.
Yeah, we work for TWO, which is a sort of a
convenient acronym.
Yeah, and it's absolutely. They're kind of a private military company, and in this specific sort of scenario, we've been hired by the mayor to come in and do security. And I don't want to give away too much of the overall story, but the kind of the focus of the story is that these guys sort of thought it was going to be no big deal.
So we've got our overkill meter built up. Do we want to use it yet, or when's...
Let's take out these snipers first. Okay. Up top there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you up where they were.
Okay.
And then we'll get crazy on the next round of guys that come through. But yeah, so basically you were hired to be security. And
this is my kind of security right here. It's
right. Well, he's been kidnapped, so obviously things went wrong, and it becomes less of a sort of be security and more of a get out alive situation.
All right, so I'm up here.
All right, so we got a bunch of guys coming from kind of the left of where we first entered. I'm gonna go ahead and activate overkill.
And I'll do the same.
All right, double.
Alright, where's
So I just blew a guy into like a million pieces. That was cool. And then the other thing about overkill too, like a lot of times you end up saving overkill.
Oh, behind you, Zach. I got
Well,
you. I got
luckily
your
you
back.
blew off both his legs
with a shotgun.
but only one of his arms. You could have done better.
Oh, he didn't need that.
What did he need that extra arm for?
No, it's, you have two.
If you leave him with one arm, you could theoretically still shoot him. I should probably take a little cover. These guys are
Now, I picked up a sniper rifle. Let me make use of it.
You still up top there.
I am indeed. I'm holding down the fort up high.
Nice.
Nope.
Okay, so they're coming from the other side now too.
Come on out. I hope we're capturing off your screen because I'm inverted, or not inverted when I like to play
Oh, are
inverted.
you?
I'm one of those people.
What did you play a lot of flight sims or something?
No,
what
it's
makes
just,
you
know,
want to play that way?
The first time I started playing a first-person shooter on a console, it felt right to me to have up be looked down like a flight
I just
stick.
always find it interesting because I mean people are very, you know,
Yeah.
if we didn't put that option in there,
Oh, you'd have hell
there would
to
be
pay.
some really angry people.
I'm losing cover. The walls are
Yeah, so
getting
if you do need to jump
shot to
down
crap,
because they've
they're
killed all
like-
your cover, that's okay too. You
Oh,
can jump
hello.
down. It's an advantageous spot, kind of in the beginning, but once they start taking out the cover, it becomes less so. I'm hurt bad.
I'm really in
I'm
pain
hiding.
here.
Yeah, that happens. They're tough.
But we are surviving.
That's the main thing. And you know the thing is, it's a co-op game. We can always revive each other. Oh, Fiona. Fiona, by the way, is with us. She's another character in the game. We gotta make sure we help her out.
Hey, come back, guy. I want to stab in the face. There we go. Right through the neck. So, I mean, it's fair to say that it's a very... I mean, it's always been a pretty tongue-in-cheek series as far as the sort of attitude of the characters and the style of it. I mean, and it seems like we haven't really gotten too much more serious here. This is still very much a fun game, not about, you know,
Yeah, no, absolutely.
disarming nuclear weapons and saving the world from terror.
The point is to have fun, and like you said, it's not the most serious game ever. We're not taking ourselves too seriously. You know, in the previous games, you know, we maybe took a little bit of the sort of tongue-in-cheek stuff during combat. They would, you know, you could kind of high-five your buddy or give your guy a pat on the butt in the middle of combat. We kind of took that out, but other than that, you know, we didn't tone down too much. So we're gonna get our report card here, and this just kind of
See how we're
gives us
doing.
all our earnings, and yay, look at all this money we made. And then this is all money that you would apply in-game to customize your weapons. And
Can we upgrade the weapons as well, or is it all cosmetic?
no,
fun
absolutely, yeah. That's a huge part of the game, is being able to upgrade your weapons and buy new masks and stuff like that. You just need to A through your menu.
All right, here we go. Let's keep it moving.
Kick that door down. Let's get serious.
Down it goes.
But yeah, the fans of the previous two games would kill us if we didn't have, you know, the customizing of the masks and the making your own weapons.
Right. Oh, all right.
And yeah, not just cosmetic. Although that stuff is in there too. You know, if you want to make yourself a golden AK-47, you can make yourself a golden AK-47.
Now, are you guys doing the custom masks as well?
Yes.
So, if I want to make a Jason mask, that's doable?
Yes. But that would be a violation of copyright, wouldn't it?
So, we don't condone that, is what you're saying. Her body's flying.
Really, I guess that's just a hockey mask. We can condone that. We're hockey fans.
That's true.
EA makes NHL. It's a lovely game.
That is true.
There's nothing iconic about the Jason mask. Or I guess he had like the red lines on it, right? It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But yes, you can make that. I mean, some of our... I stink it. I'm not artistically talented at all.
This is a big,
turning
tough
on
guy
overkill
we're
because it's
trying to
weird.
take out right now. All right, I'm going to jump in, too, and we'll
There we go.
double overkill it.
Cool, and there's guys further down as well. And then the other thing, too, is like, if you get to kind of the end of a level and you're fighting a boss or whatever, you go into overkill and you end up killing him, you can turn your overkill off and save what's left of the meter to kind of start the next one. So I just turned my overkill off. Oh, there's a sniper up behind you, watch out. Okay.
Thank you.
Watch out for their lasers. You see the red lasers, that means there's a sniper.
Okay.
They're tough. Doesn't seem fair. Although you can snipe too. Do you still have the sniper rifle?
I'm not
Or did you
sure.
put it
Let's
back
see.
down? Press
I do.
Y, you can press OK. Personally, I don't. You won't find me using a sniper rifle. I'm not a sniper.
Yeah.
I'm not judging you though. It's cool.
I appreciate that.
You're that guy that when I play Battlefield, I don't ever see you. I don't know where you came from. I just died.
Elaborate a little more. You mentioned, the difference between the last couple games and this game in the series. You mentioned sort of the core mechanics being a big improvement. Can you kind of, what does that mean in gamers' layman terms? Like
Yeah, I just think that like, and it's something that's really hard to describe other than to say that when you're playing this game, the controls are just going to feel better. Everything, everything to me, like especially with cover and the way they stick into cover and the way they move in cover and the way blind fire works, it just feels a little bit better than what we did in the last game. It's just a lot of fine tuning, and like you said, we moved to new technology and things were just a little bit easier to get feeling good. Did you get that sniper that was behind us, by the way?
No, there's still a red laser out there somewhere.
I'm gonna go find him.
And I'm getting
a serious
clocked from the
problem for us
front.
there. I'm gonna stab him in his face.
That's an efficient solution to
Yeah.
the problem.
Otherwise,
really.
he's gonna be a problem for us later. But yeah, I mean, it's really about feel, and the cover system.
It is true. It's something you don't think about, even though it's so important in any game. It's if a shooter, if the controls feel floaty or too tight, like if it's you just feel like you're moving along the X and Y axis and can't really get any. If you just don't feel in control, it kind of ruins the whole game.
Well, and it's incredibly difficult to describe. When you play a game that the mechanics don't feel good. It's really hard to put your finger on why they don't feel good.
But you just know this.
You play a game and you're like, this guy, like for whatever reason, in a weird way, and like the guys that do mechanics and that work on that are incredibly talented because they kind of have to like, be able to.
I'm going with some overkill here. I'm in dire straits, and the shotgun is really
Yeah,
effective.
I got you guys behind you, but I'm just gonna use bullets on them. Yeah, the shotgun and overkill is awesome, right? It's like one shot and you just. Arms, legs, it all goes. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm also going to use overkill. I think that there's a guy up. Yeah, okay, there he is. But anyway, the guys that do mechanics that actually work on tuning that stuff, it's you can't even talk to them about it because you're not speaking the same language. It's like, oh, when I use the right stick, I just want it to feel good. Because there's acceleration on the camera and there's all these things.
Yeah,
that go
like a
into
little
making it
bit of
feel good.
auto aim or not.
Yeah. You've got to play other games too and see what works in other games. It's very important. We're going to get a report card here in just a second.
So it helps that, the new technology you mentioned, it's Frostbite, so this technology was used in Battlefield 3, so a game that feels really good to play.
You can just A through these. Yeah, of course, and it helps, it's not just that game. It helps to, even if games aren't on the same engine, there's still values, tuning values that are in there that, that, you want to talk to people. You find somebody that did something good and you definitely want to talk to them about it.
Alright, so we're proceeding through this is a grim level, just a cemetery here.
Yeah, it is. It is,
a lot of just
Bravo's
skeleton
scared.
dust in the air.
Because we're talking, we're not hearing a lot of the VO, but Bravo's very scared right now, which is you. You're scared.
I'm terrified.
I'm not. I am cool and calm.
Here, I'm going to show you how terrified I am. I'm going to come up to this guy. He's already dead. That's how scared he is.
That's how cool and calm I am. You're seeing ghosts.
I am, in fact. Here, I'm going to stab some guy in the neck. There it is.
Nice.
Yeah, there it is. Now your neck's gone.
That hurts. Actually, you know what?
Oh, please do. Yeah. So, this is kind of reminding me I'm going to date myself here, but the carnage you can pull off on these guys. The location damage kind of reminds me of the old PC game Soldier of Fortune.
Oh yeah.
One of my favorites, Raven Software, whereas you could just blow off arms and legs and heads and all kinds of stuff in this game. With or without overkill. I mean, I'm taking out dudes' thighs right now with this shotgun. That's how wild it's getting.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really think about, you know, the whole dismemberment thing. It's just fun to do, you know. Like,
it is, you know. It sounds really terrible out of context. Like
it's
if anybody's
a video
just
game,
randomly,
yeah,
if anybody's randomly watching this on YouTube, they're like, "Wow, those guys are sick."
Yeah, we'll just take this one clip. It's so fun to shoot people's arms and legs off. It's a video game. It's very fun. It's entertainment. And you know, like you kind of mentioned earlier, the big focus with this game is just fun. Like, we're not trying to take ourselves overly serious. We're just.
I'm in a world of pain.
You're just chasing guys out in the open.
I am. It's really not sound tactics.
You're causing mayhem, which is giving me easy kills because they're all. You've got all the aggro right now, which is good for me. No one seems to care about me.
Standing next to a big pool of blood and dead guys. Boy, it's that, okay, yeah, stabbing through the neck and then through the head, that's just, that is overkill, fittingly enough.
Absolutely.
Oh,
sorry.
That's your eye, and that's your throat.
I was shooting that guy while you were stabbing him. Alright, we're going to vault through this window here.
Let's do it.
Just push up and hold the A button. Alright, there's going to be an MMG here.
What does that mean?
It's a mounted machine gun.
Alright, I'm with you
big
now.
and nasty. I do have overkill.
I don't quite. I need to take out a couple more guys, and then I think
guys over here on the right.
I got some guys on the left, too.
Okay, so you sneak on the left, I'll sneak on the right. Let's see what we can do here. I'm getting hurt, though. I may turn on it. I'm going for overkill. Let's just
I'm so close.
You're going to get it because I turned it on.
Going for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can we just get in there and...
go around the back. You may be able to shoot him from the front, but it's harder. Plus, he's got little bodyguards back here.
Oh, this is just carnage.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. Save the rest of my... Hit LB and you can save the rest of your overkill.
Bank a little bit of it. That's actually a nice... Talk about that. I mean, that's a nice feature where...
Well, originally we didn't have that. And we're playing the game, and like everybody sort of plays it differently, but I was saving it for like big enemies. And then I would get to a big enemy and I'd use it, but I'd only use half of it. And I just felt like that's kind of wasteful. And so we just put in, let you save it.
It sounds like a really simple thing, but a lot of games just would auto-drain it. So
right, because you activate the power, and then you have the power, and that's it, right? And we went back and forth on that. I mean, you have to balance that kind of thing, right? We don't want people to always have overkill.
Right.
You're obviously very high-powered when you have it. But it's also very fun, you know, so there's a balance there. Alright, so Fiona is, we're telling Fiona she's got to wait out here. She's mentioning Bautista here. Bautista is the cartel, the fictional cartel we're fighting against. He's the leader.
Okay, so
she's got a little bit of an axe to grind with him.
Our primary target, no doubt.
Yeah, we're trying to rescue Cordova, who's the mayor. She is looking for revenge on this Bautista character. So now we're going to go into the Catacombs. It's going to be dark.
That won't be creepy at all.
It's going to be a little bit dark. But luckily, I've got a flashlight. Unfortunately, you don't.
Well, I'll just let you light the way, yeah.
But this is some real co-op action.
You've got a flashlight, I've got a shotgun.
Right. You're in a good spot with the shotgun.
So now we're mixing in a little Dead Space to our...
It's a little, this is our little bit of survival horror here.
Well, I mean, already, you know, we've been playing for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, and already we're seeing some nice variety. We saw kind of a little bit of quiet sneaking around in the beginning, then just some all-out action in the cemetery. Now we're down here in the Catacombs. It's dark.
Yeah, you know, you want to have that kind of, the pacing, right? Like,
yeah.
If we just give you huge, epic, you know, destruction moments constantly, no matter how huge and epic they are, eventually they're going to kind of wear thin if you're not getting anything to balance it out.
Just tossing grenades, don't mind me.
Follow the electricity. It probably leads back to the church.
Alright, we're going to go. So see these wires up here? We're basically going to try to follow these wires.
Ah, excellent.
Into the powered area. and watch out. As you might imagine, there might be some ambushes waiting in these.
Nah, come on, it's fun down here.
And don't be alarmed when guys run at you with machetes. They're only trying to
They just
stick
want
those
to.
into your face.
They're just trying to hug me with their knife.
Right.
It's a knife hug. Good grenade. Oh, that was impressive.
Oh, we got a guy to our right.
So how do you, is it just fun when you're developing this game to be tweaking the physics to just exaggerate them a little bit? Like let's set it so that these guys really kind of soar through the air.
Absolutely.
Are there actual conversations in your job when you're developing this game where it's like, no, he's not flying through the air enough. Let's tweak the physics a little more.
Yeah, actually, the first thing we got to show people, we're gonna go down this way, was and I don't know if you saw it, but when we announced the game, we did it at Gamescom, and the level was you're on this rooftop, and one guy's on the roof, and one guy's in a helicopter on the minigun. And we went back and forth a lot on that because originally we had it tuned so that you'd shoot the minigun at somebody and they'd go flying, like, 20 feet into the air. And,
yeah.
And some of us were like, yes, more of that, 40 feet in the air. It's so good. And, some people wanted it to, no, that's not realistic. Calm that down.
So, I mean, is it fair to say that
we play with that stuff a lot?
You're at Army of Two. It's kind of like, is the attitude akin to, say, the A-Team?
Yeah,
for those that grew up in the 80s.
Yeah, absolutely. Or like, for a more modern, we actually watch a lot of movies, and like Expendables 2, like just that kind of over the top, like one that it may not at first glance shine through, but I think when you play the whole game and you listen to sort of the way the characters talking to me, the Die Hard series.
Oh,
we watched a lot of Die Hard.
You bet, all of them, even the bad ones.
Yeah, what bad ones?
The last one.
When he crashed a motorcycle into a helicopter. How can that be bad? There's a new one coming out.
There is.
Actually,
yeah, very soon.
So
in fact, by the time this video is up, that movie will be out.
I'll be there watching Die Hard.
I like that you take my 80s pop culture references and modernize them, Zach. I like you.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I like the 80s. We were just talking about how great of a movie Top Gun was.
It's true. Here today. Uh-oh, somebody behind us?
Yep, I got it. Oh, this guy's gonna stab me.
I got your back. Oh, I got his neck.
Yeah, you did not get my back, but you got his neck, which worked out.
Which is arguably better.
That was definitely better. Yeah, I mean, this definitely sort of changes the dynamic of the game. You've got guys creeping around in dark hallways waiting for you.
You mentioned kind of evolving it from the first two. Are there co-op specific moves in this game? The way they're, you could do the back-to-back stuff in the original games.
Yeah. So actually, what's funny? And you asked about Overkill earlier. That's what Overkill came from.
Huh.
And so it's a bit of
That's the ultimate co-op move, I guess.
It's a bit of a right, exactly, and it's a bit of a long road how we got there. But originally, the idea was the back-to-back moment that you're talking about in the original Army was a really cool moment that a lot of people really liked, and it was different, and it changed the pace, and was cool. And so the idea from Overkill came simply from, what if we made a back-to-back moment, but instead of it being this forced thing, after you walk through this door, we're gonna have a back-to-back moment.
Right.
Instead, it's a I just threw a grenade down.
Well, it works.
Oh, welcome. Instead, the back-to-back moments are somehow activated whenever you want it. Okay, and that's where we started. So originally Overkill was kind of that. It was...
Speaking of which, I've got some. Well, should we use some? Now's a good time, right?
Yeah, actually now would be a good time.
We got a hallway full of dudes that
this
just want to get
extra
killed.
Tough. He's dead now.
Let's make it hurt.
I think that's it. We got him.
All right.
So anyway, it came from the back-to-back moment. We wanted to set up so you could do back-to-back at any time. And we iterated and iterated and iterated, and we ended up with Overkill.
Interesting.
The basement should be up ahead.
Well, we're moving right along in this level.
Really?
Yeah, we're getting out of the Catacombs, which means I can get back to machine
Let's
gun.
get moving. Find Cordova.
I'm gonna boost you up here. I need to come get you.
And let's throw in the surprise party.
Up we go.
Climb up here, man.
You're boosting me. I see.
All right, let's
That's fine. I'll step on your back.
I'm gonna lend a helping.
I was gonna let you step on my back, but I'll step on your back. I'm fine with that.
Lend a helping neck.
All right. Ambush the guards. Go.
I like that mission objective.
This is how 3, 2, go. Let me toss a grenade down the hallway.
Oh yeah.
Come on. They got me in their sight.
You know, I think I only ever want to use the shotgun in this game. It is that fun.
I had that phase for a while where I was just all about the shotgun, but now I'm really about the machine guns, the assault rifles.
What kind of upgrades could I unlock for the shotgun? Because I'm enjoying it so much.
So my favorite, obviously, is the capacity, because like you probably got 5 in the chamber before you've got to reload, so you can get that up. Damage, range, so you can kind of make it so it shoots a little further. Speed of reload, you know, like not just the reload, but you'll notice like in between shots he has to pump.
Yep.
And you can get that to go faster. And then of course all the visual stuff that Army fans demand. Like if you weren't able to make that a solid gold shotgun, this wouldn't be an Army game.
That's true. All right,
we're gonna do
double
dual
breach
here.
Let's
Yep.
do it.
You get the guys in the red, I'll get the guys in the red.
Sounds good. No.
You know, I immediately started shooting guys on your side. And made a rookie mistake of going into a dual breach without having refreshed my clip.
Ah.
For everybody out there, reload before you go into the dual breaches.
Alright, I just shot a flaming barrel. This is going to be good. Oh!
Yeah. Oh, you're going around to the right. Okay, if you're going to flank
I got
to
the right.
Go right there. Get some easy cheap kills. It's flank kill. That's another big thing about the game is obviously if you're... So we don't have the aggro meter anymore. But we still have aggro as a system, which means, you know, if you're doing things and drawing their fire, then I can sort of move around undetected.
Excellent. I like that. It's a clever system.
Yeah, it was a you know, everybody that sees the game. I'm going into overkill because
I'll do it too. What was the name of that Jewel album? Pieces of You? Yeah.
I don't remember that album. Could you maybe just sing a
Hum
little
a few
bit
bars
of it?
for you?
A couple bars just so people can be reminded?
That's right. Your daily Jewel reference on IGN.
So you're hitting the 80s, you're hitting the 90s.
Oh, this is... It's going really well.
Oh, you shot the explosive tank.
I did. I couldn't help myself. It's there for a reason, isn't it?
It's there to shoot.
I mean, you guys have peppered... I've noticed in previous playthroughs, if you've watched our previous coverage on IGN, there are red barrels, red conveniently explosive barrels all over this game, and it's just like there's an epidemic of them down here in, where was it, Mexico is where the game takes place?
We like explosions.
Yeah, like there's more red barrels all over the place.
It's true, you caught us. We like explosions.
Oh, here we go. Here comes some more
We're
explosions.
obsessed with blowing things up. Grab this riot shield. So you can use me as a moving piece of cover right now if you want.
Really? Oh, I could. But then I couldn't stab this guy.
No, it's better to stab.
I've got some overkill action I can use.
Yes, more of that. This guy's tough. There we go. Alright, dropping the shield. In favor of the overkill shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a shield.
Ouch.
He's got, I think he's got his
I'm in
attention, so-
bad shape.
Do you have overkill?
I just used it. I've got to hide out here for a minute.
Now we're in a tight spot. I'm also hurting. Don't let us die. If we do, don't make fun of me back at the office.
The video will be boring if we die.
Oh, Zach went to IGN and died.
I threw a grenade.
You know, it's hard to live those.
Oh,
kinds of
that went
things.
well.
I'm just gonna blow this guy's up. Now you've got me back on the shotgun.
See, it's, you know.
And but the thing about the shotgun is, and I agree, it's fun. But I feel like with the shotgun, I'm constantly walking out in the open, like the Terminator.
Well, yeah, that's what
And so
makes
I'm
it
always
fun.
more close to death when I'm using the shotgun because I start feeling so indestructible that I just walk right into fight, and then I'm dead.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. I'm really getting hit hard here. Where is this? Somebody.
There might be a brute, which are like the.
Yeah, there's somebody behind me, and it's
armored up. I'm gonna throw a grenade at him.
I got the guy behind us. So you can, of course, play this game in single player, but you're totally missing out. Is that fair to say?
I mean, I think that the game is built around co-op, and it's a lot of fun to like play with your buddy. But I wouldn't say you're missing out. I mean, we put a lot of work into the partner AI, so he'll do smart stuff. When you play with him.
Will the co-op AI trigger overkill when you do it, or can you direct him to do that?
Yeah, no, he'll do both. You can tell him to do it whenever you want, and he'll also do it on his own when he's in trouble.
Interesting. Well, that is a full level of Army of Two: The Devil's Cartel out March 26th. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, indeed. So check it out. It's, of course, on all your favorite consoles, meaning Xbox 360 and PS3. PC version as well? No.
No, we're just doing
console.
Xbox
360,
and,
PS3.
Yep.
Pick it up, and hope you enjoyed. For all your Army of Two: The Devil's Cartel action, you just witnessed it. You're already in the right place at IGN.